Baby Monitor 03. The camera was bought to watch baby Owen sleep. By the end of the week, it was watching us. Owen was my little brother. Mom called him her miracle. Dad called him little man. I called him perfect because that's what everyone wanted him to be. He never cried, not once. At night, the baby monitor sat on the kitchen counter, glowing blue. Owen would lie in his crib, eyes open, staring straight up at the ceiling. No blinking, no moving, just breathing. Then one night, at 3:03 a.m., the monitor clicked on by itself. Static filled the screen. Through the speaker, a voice whispered, "Mommy." Mom shot awake at the kitchen table. "Owen?" she called. On the screen, Owen was still asleep, his mouth closed, but the voice came again. "Mommy, come here." Mom ran upstairs. Dad followed. I stayed in the kitchen, staring at the monitor. The screen flickered. For 1 second, Owen's room changed. The crib was empty. The walls were covered in black handprints, and something small was standing in the corner. Then the screen snapped back. Owen was in his crib again, smiling. The next morning, Mom said I imagined it. Dad said baby monitors pick up other signals sometimes, but that didn't explain the scratches on Mom's arms, or the way Owen watched me from his high chair, grinning with 4 tiny teeth that hadn't been there the day before. After that, the house changed. The hallway lights pulsed when Owen laughed. Milk spoiled in unopened cartons. Dad's phone recorded videos while he slept. Every clip showed the same thing: Owen standing in his crib, not holding the rail, not wobbling, standing perfectly still, facing the camera. At the end of each video, he whispered in Dad's voice, "Don't tell them what I am." Dad stopped sleeping. Mom stopped leaving Owen alone, and I stopped going near his room. Until Friday night. Mom asked me to grab his blanket from the nursery. I told her no. She snapped at me. "He's your baby brother. Stop acting like he's some monster." So I went. The nursery door was open. The room smelled like old pennies and sour milk. Owen sat in his crib with his back to me. I saw his little shoulders rising and falling. "Owen?" I whispered. He giggled, not like a baby, like someone copying one. I stepped toward the blanket. That's when the baby monitor on the dresser turned on. The screen showed me standing in the nursery, but on the screen, Owen wasn't in the crib. He was behind me. I turned around. Nothing. Then the monitor speaker crackled. My own voice whispered, "Don't pick him up." Owen began to cry, finally, a real baby cry, small, scared, heartbroken. I looked into the crib. He reached for me with trembling hands. For 1 second, he looked normal. My brother, my tiny, beloved brother. So I picked him up. His body was freezing. He pressed his face into my neck. Then he whispered, "Too late." The door slammed shut. The lights went out. Downstairs, Mom screamed. When the lights came back, Owen was still in my arms, but he was heavier. His fingers were too long. His eyes were black all the way through, and he was smiling. The monitor on the dresser showed the crib behind me. Inside it was a baby, a real baby, crying silently. Owen looked up at me and spoke in Dad's voice. "Now they'll love me more." I dropped him. He hit the floor with a wet crack, then laughed. Not hurt, not human, just amused. Dad burst through the door with a kitchen knife in his hand, eyes wild. Mom followed him, sobbing, but the second she saw Owen on the floor, she screamed at Dad. "What did you do?" Owen reached for her. Mom picked him up immediately. She rocked him, kissed his head, begged him to be okay. Over her shoulder, Owen looked at me. One black eye winked. That was the last night Dad lived with us. The police report said he attacked the family during a mental breakdown. Mom said Owen saved us. I said nothing. Nobody believed me anyway. Owen is 2 now. He walks. He talks. He knows things he shouldn't. Sometimes, late at night, the baby monitor still clicks on by itself, even though Mom threw it away a year ago. The screen shows the nursery, the old crib, the real Owen inside it, still crying, still trapped, and standing beside him is the thing wearing my brother's face. It leans close to the camera every night and whispers the same thing. Tell Mommy I'm hungry.